Welcome back to the Daft Kings channel. I'm the Daft King. Manchester United are garbage. They're shit. The problem is the same problem that they've had for 2 years. It's easy. Their manager isn't a good manager. They haven't had a good manager. And when they had a good manager, Jose Mourinho, they hired him. They didn't listen to him. And so they've had the same problems since they got rid of Sir Alex Ferguson, which has now been a decade. That's a decade long with no championships. And basically the problem is the players are just too spoiled, and they're not playing with passion, or they're not playing with the fear of losing their job. Like when you're on the field, when you're on the pitch, you need to be thinking, I am willing to die for this team, for this fan base, for my teammates, for myself. Or you need to be thinking, I need to be playing. I need to cut off this pass, because otherwise I'm not going to be playing next week. And players at Manchester United have too much money, and there are too many players that have had bad performances that have not been punished for it. Harry Maguire has had bad performance this whole season. He's given up goals, and he's still the captain. He's started every game. So why, if you're a different player who's performing average or even moderately well, why would you try hard? Why would you play with passion when players who are making mistakes are getting punished? I mean, it's obvious there's no accountability on the team at all, in the dressing room. The players don't listen to the coach. So Manchester United, if you want to finish your problems, if you want to fix your problems, finish having them. Right, get rid of them. Finish them, like kill them, like a video game boss. You need to recruit different kind of players. Players that are have desire and want to win. It's obvious that you can't recruit players that don't care about anything but themselves. Like, you need to get more personality-based analysis with your recruitment and less buying of all-stars. Manchester United is the PSG of England. They're the new Arsenal, just buying up all-star names that don't fit together and they don't build around the players that they do have. They have a very talented squad, and they don't build around them. We don't know if Marcus Rashford is world class because we have not seen a modern football system for him to play in. We've seen him just be put off to the side and then isolated and he doesn't even get chances. He hasn't had a good coach. You know, in basketball, when players get drafted to teams, it's like, oh, he went to the Sacramento Kings. He has no chance to be good because they don't develop players. We know this. Like, oh, that player went to the San Antonio Spurs. He developed into somebody really good, serviceable. There are teams that develop players, and Manchester United is not one of those teams. They don't have a coaching staff that is any good. They have no offensive philosophy whatsoever in the modern age. It's just give the ball to our good players and they'll magically score. That's not good enough to play and work in the modern Premier League. You need to overload. You need to work your 3-on-2s, work your triangles, and create space. And then you can use your players that are good in one-on-ones, and then you can create goal-scoring opportunities. It's not rocket appliance. They just need to drill certain things over and over again. You see it at Aston Villa. Philippe Coutinho has come into the team, and I saw him on the field, and what was he doing? He's teaching Aston Villa during the game how to play and how to beat the press, because he's playing the little triangle drills that you see the Barcelona do, the little triangles, and then boom, the other team got a little tired and they got some chances. West Ham actually did win that game. West Ham's really good, but Aston Villa is a team that could get better, and they snagged a player that Manchester United could desperately need. Philippe Coutinho seems to be a player that wants to win. I don't know. He seems to be somebody who wants to be the center and wants to be treated with, it's neither here nor there about Manchester United and who they sign. First and foremost, they need to get a manager that commands respect of the players. That's basically it. And then from there, they can move up because they're not actually that bad. They're fifth in the league in goals. They're fourth in expected goals scored. They're fourth. So, I mean, the problem Manchester United has is the defense. They're 14th in expected goals allowed. That's like the bottom half. That's almost the bottom quarter, I should say, obviously. And, so the problem isn't whether they can score. The problem is they've let in as many goals as Southampton. They're the only team in the top 8 that's given up 40 goals. They've given up 40 goals. Everybody else around them has given up basically less than 30, or they're in the low 30s. So it's appalling that fans and Manchester United think they can solve problems by buying more strikers. You need to solidify your defense, and you need to admit when you make mistakes. Obviously, you've made a lot of mistakes buying these super free agent stars, paying all this money, and now they won't listen to their coach because he can't command their respect, because the owners don't want to spend more money to replace the mistakes that they've made. So basically, Manchester United's going to keep shooting themselves in the foot until they get a manager that they're going to listen to, which is never going to happen until the owner decides that the ownership want to win instead of just wanting to be in the top 4. That's why I say Manchester United is the new Arsenal. Sucks to suck, Manchester United. We'll see if you can shape up because you have a good team, but until you stop being assholes, you can. That's basically it. Get a coach that you're going to listen to, and stop being jerks, selfish jerks, and you really got something. Anywho, see you next time.